Welcome to the Switch Clicks Podcast, episode 89, recorded on June 21st, 2022. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes is releasing this Friday as we're recording, and we want to discuss our first impressions on the game of the demo that they released a few weeks ago. Now, you may know me or you may not know me, but I'm Kaiser, your host, and here's my co-host, Nathan.
I'm not a Fire Emblem fan.
Good, don't be one.
Why'd you bring me here?
Anyways, so Fire Emblem Warriors, 3 Hopes, 3 Houses, 3 Hopes.
3 houses, 3 hopes.
TH, 3H.
TH, does it? 3H.
3H.
Wait, FE3. FE, oh, whoa. 3H.
FE3H. Okay, FE 16.5. How's that sound?
Sure, that works.
Well, 3 Houses, 16th mainline game in the series, alright? 0.5 because... Oh yeah, 0.5 because it's kind of a spin-off directly from 3 Houses, unlike a certain Warriors game.
Oh boy, we don't talk about that actually.
Of course, a game full of clones and, to be honest, frankly, boring gameplay. Well, I mean, I was gonna say something else, but you're the only person here right now.
That's too bad. I kind of wish others joined us, but unfortunately, they never touched the demo.
Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing because the demo. I'm gonna be honest. I had good first impressions with it actually.
Same here, honestly.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even play that much 3 Houses, and I got blown away by this demo.
Yeah, I mean the ground textures. Oh my god, no JPEG grass. No, in all seriousness, a lot of stuff has been updated. Really.
Yep. The game just feels really smooth and like it looks really good for a Muso title.
Yeah, and considering like how they put in the Fire Emblem formula, we got your stat ups, we got your hey, send this unit over there, send that unit over there, and obviously weapon triangle.
Permadeath?
Oh yeah, I was about to mention that. I sure love playing as my character actually making I would say accidentally making just a flawed mistake or miscalculation. Oops.
Hey, the mistake actually feels real here, to be honest, because if you die, it's actually your fault.
Yeah. So I know most, if not, skill issue. Most, if not all Fire Emblem fans, and I'm calling out pretty much every last one of you. If it weren't for the fact that you might be doing an Iron Man, you're just gonna say that you're just gonna soft reset just so you can get that perfect run. Oh shoot.
That's a disgrace.
I know. Well, but like, it's not hard, but it's not easy either, though. I am playing on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah, it's some parts of the game can be pretty unforgiving. Even on normal difficulty, not that generous, to be honest.
Yeah, generally you have to like rely a lot on tactics, right? Because you could move, like actually just direct people, like your units, as to certain zones, unlike other Muso games, right? Muso games, it's like, I am an AI. Let me just run off and do my own thing. Oh no, I'm under attack.
These guys are actually much smarter than like other games. I don't know. They were just running around like idiots in previous games.
Yeah,
this one.
It genuinely matters.
They actually know how to read the objectives. They actually know how to read what's on the map.
There's also the fact that you got what's it called? Weapon triangle advantage, type advantage. I mean, it's not Pokemon, alright, where you get that 2 times multiplier. It's a 3 times multiplier.
3 times multiplier? Did you say 3 times?
3 times because for
3 times 3 hopes.
Actual effectiveness. Rule 3. Oh, we can't say 3 anymore. We can't say
that. You can't say 3 or you can't say hopes because we will always go back to the title.
Yeah. Because 3 times effective. Oh god damn it.
3 times effective. Let's just leave it at that. Well, 3 times better than the first Fire Emblem Warriors game. Well, actually, I don't want to say 3 times. I want to say 30.
Yeah, 3 times faster too. Actually playing
it does feel a lot faster.
is a slog. Yeah. Even though we have like tutorial maps, we have the menus, we have some of my issues with most of my issues from the monastery stage range from Three Houses. It's just more compact and functional. Keyword compact. I don't have
Impact.
to run across the map to do jack squat. All right. Do I look
Yeah, you
like?
pretty much just get a camp here. Like you don't need to go across the whole freaking monastery just to talk to someone.
Yeah. Even if the camp expands, right? It's
Yeah.
still more compact. Like it's a more functional. I don't want to say menu because it's not a menu. Function.
Well, yeah. I mean, they
That's the
designed every camp to be
yeah.
like a bit of a circle, so you can just cycle your way through and get those support points and for you actually get back to the battle.
Alongside just the tactics 10 stuff,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really fun. Honestly, like there's just so much to do at every camp session. Like I haven't heard too much about Three Houses, but it's just playing Three Hopes in the camp sections. They don't feel tedious at all. Like you're just kind of casually walking through the camp, talking to people, yada yada. But it feels so natural. You're not just running errands across a whole freaking monastery.
uh, that's not even half my issue. Is the fact that what you could do just on a menu, all right, a nice clean menu, scroll
Mhm.
down.
Straight to the point.
It's 30, it takes like half an hour to do anything in the
Hmm.
monastery.
Hmm.
And, well, the camp,
The
it's
camp.
definitely taken stuff from Three Houses. I almost said Three Hopes. Ugh,
Oh, we
that's gonna be a
almost
problem
did.
for me.
Very problematic for a game that has very similar abbreviations.
Yeah, 3H,
3H.
3H, Triple
They
H. Sorry,
say
that would be
3H.
Yeah,
Say 3H. You're always gonna get one of the two.
yeah. You either call it FE16 or FE16.5. Doesn't matter. Or
Makes
just
sense. Makes a lot of
yeah,
sense. But I guess a little onto the next part of it. I guess how do you think of the characters here that were introduced?
yeah. I now have a reason to beat up Byleth. In all seriousness, like Byleth as a character, I don't silent protagonist for like. I keep saying like a
No,
solid protagonist
quote
for.
unquote silence.
Well, yeah, a solid protagonist for an SRPG can work, but in Fire Emblem as an avatar, not
Nah,
really.
that's just
That,
yeah. It just takes away from the
yeah,
whole the whole point of telling the story.
it just and the thing is, it's kind of centered around you actually.
Exactly.
That's my issue. I don't want to get into spoiler details, but in Three Hopes, you're literally just a mercenary. Oh my god, it's Ike. Sorry, you're just a mercenary. You, nothing more to it. You just fight stuff. All right, you fight for a living.
And probably that's the intention, really. That's the thing I liked about it. They just kind of threw you in the middle of something that probably everyone should know. And like you're this one guy, you're this one mercenary who knows absolutely nothing, and then you face
Yet
you face the you face the guy, the main character of the previous game, and like,
the Ashen Demon. Oh my
Ash,
god,
dude, what the heck did I throw myself into? And then
you do
like
one damage or maybe zero
one
damage.
zero damage for I mean it's not even plot armor, it's just zero damage. And I don't know, that's the type of introduction I kind of like. It's so like how do I say it? Humbled. Like
Yeah,
you're not thrown into a big universe having to know everything about Three Houses. You're thrown into the world of Three Houses purposely not knowing anything. And
yeah.
it's just full of mystery there. Like
There's small things too. It's like, oh
yeah,
hey, we have the areas we have they introduce you to factions too, like
exactly.
your such as your dead spoil hey that's just a chat no, I would say chapter one
It's in the demo. It's in the
prologue
demo. That's fine.
prologue spoiler, all right, yeah, your entire battalion kind of dies, no big deal, it's not your fault yet.
But then you almost die, and
And then
then
plot armor, actual
plot
plot armor
armor.
comes along.
Well,
uh,
not in
yeah.
any. Well, definitely not in any sort of specific way. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. Certain characters coming to save you.
Oh wow, yeah.
Cough,
I
cough.
love King Mickey from Kingdom Hearts 2.
And I don't know how much I like the idea of having the main character here kind of mirror Byleth. in the sense that Byleth almost dies as well and gets saved by this spiritual being.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but like judging by the cover art of the game, it feels like they made it so that Byleth has an appropriate rival, whereas we previously never seen anything like that.
Yes and
Well, yes
no.
and no, but like
Uh,
in the on the level of a player in that sense.
well, I can't. Well, no, actually, because there's
Okay,
Ike and the Black Knight in FE9 and spoilers alert, FE10. Oops.
true. Well,
I mean,
we haven't seen that in a long time.
at this point, like it's been a long time. Spoiling my, I'm not telling you how they meet again, but they meet again. All right,
It's just
I
we
will tell
haven't
you
seen
how.
something in a long time in that sort of
Oh
style where
yeah, I just hope.
player.
I just really hope that the two can really contrast each other, right?
Well, it seems really promising too, especially since that there's that special. I don't want to spoil too much of the prologue, but
Oh no, no, no worries.
there's something about the prologue that it gets eventually revealed in
Oh
relation
yeah.
to, let's just say, a villain.
Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I'm the villain of Three Hopes.
Basically, the protagonist has the same powers as a certain villain, or at least very similar ones,
Yeah.
and
Wonder which one.
that
Hmm.
it adds a bit of mystery to the protagonist's backstory, and it really gets you hooked in. Like, are you actually playing the good guy here, or are you playing an anti-hero? Are you playing what are you doing? And that's the thing I loved about this intro.
Yeah. Because you're just mercenaries. What are you
You're a
supposed to
mercenary.
think?
Are you
What are you
supposed
supposed
to
to
be a
do?
good guy? Well, I mean, okay, technically there is.
You want money, all right? That's what
True,
mercenaries do, all
you
right?
do. That's true.
Oh boy. You know, well, even though we're talking all about Shez, oh, Shez is ugly, Shez is beautiful, Shez not real.
Honestly, Shez looks better than Byleth, to be honest.
I am, I genuinely agree.
It's not even a hot take. Like I gotta.
Genuinely, goddamn, I don't know why female Byleth has to have like the booty shorts and also like the leggings. All right, why?
Oh,
It's just over the top.
why?
Sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry if I have to say that. Booty shorts. Ooh, ooh. Cut this out. Cut this out, Dakota. Ooh.
I mean, even the female Shez looks better than female
Female
Byleth.
Shez doesn't look overdesigned because obviously they're a
She looks.
mercenary.
She
Simple
looks.
enough.
She looks genuine. Like she looks something a little, more real in any case of war.
I wouldn't say real. It's
Well,
more
I wouldn't say real, but like what
more
I mean,
subdued.
it's a
Subdued,
dude,
really.
not overdone, not
Yeah.
overly done. Something
Uh,
staying, something saying, casual, normal, mercenary, not nothing over the top.
yeah.
We don't need any of that. Especially since there
Yeah.
are other characters that do that for some odd reasons.
Oh yeah. I mean, but then again, male Byleth, male Byleth, I actually do like that design a lot
Yes,
more.
male Byleth is fine.
Yeah. But
Well,
what's it called? We're talking about the protagonist already. Let's get, enough about the protagonist. Let's get to the antagonist. No, no, no.
when antagonize
Protagonist.
Byleth all of a sudden,
No,
oh boy, I wonder when we
that's
should
not
start
main
doing that.
characters. Well, we already are. Smash we already done that.
That's true. I guess that's why
Yeah,
this game
that's
exists.
already more than enough. Oh, exactly. What do you mean we're not getting a third fighter pass? Ugh. But anyway, so side characters, alright? We gotta love how they bring back everyone. And
Pretty
more.
much everyone and more.
With redesigns, of course. Of course, they showed the redesigns on Twitter.
Even the cover
Or-
art has redesigns,
Yeah.
or at
Some
least
go
new
hard,
clothes.
some don't. Some really miss. I just want to talk to the people who talk to their hairstylists, all right?
Hairstylist.
You know,
Sure. Okay.
you may as well just shave some and bald, all right?
Yeah.
Like the cut. Oops, I went a little too deep. Gotta go bald. No, but seriously, he, some actually look great. Marianne and then the like.
I've got nothing to reference off except for pictures, so I'll have to take a look
That,
myself.
that's exactly. I mean, yeah. I'm just. What? Shoot. If Dakota could edit this on screen quickly, but uh.
Are you about to comment on Lorenz?
Oh no, he looks amazing.
Oh, I
Oh yeah,
see.
I mean, as amazing as it gets, hey, he's obviously the greatest. All right, the greatest,
Greatest. Okay.
the best. All right, the best. You can't go wrong with it. Well, I don't know what they did with Bernadette. All right, purple hair chick with the hair updo. All right. Well, what did they do to her? What did they do
Sure,
to
sure,
her?
sure, sure.
Oh yeah. And then you got blue houses. Gotta love Ash. Actually rocking nice cut. And to do with those. Mm. Oh, and also Mercedes, I guess.
Also
Then you got
Mercedes.
yeah, then you got Golden Deer. Alright, everyone loves Golden Deer and they're upside
Yeah.
down.
I
And
even
they're
chose Golden
ups.
Deer.
Oh, you're playing on choosing them?
I already chose I already chose Golden Deer.
Oh yeah, oops. Yeah. A lot of the designs hit or miss, but personally, some of my favorites are actually just Mercedes, East Ferdinand, and and Hubert. Love him. All right, and
Yeah.
Leonie. But the only real character that I'm really questioning is Ignatz. What's it called? The boy with the glasses, right?
Yeah. What about
Okay.
him?
Why does he have? Okay. I
Why
thought
does
it
he
was
what?
I thought it was a she at first because of the hair clip, but then I realized it's Ignatz. What the hell? Damn.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just
I would typically say this, but wow, really? I'm sorry, but if we're going on tangent about designs, but it's a topic. Three houses, three, three houses, three
there's
hopes.
three
Jeez,
hopes. Three hopes.
three hopes. Rule, rule of three. All right, three rules.
Oh boy.
Oh, we're going in circles right here.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did you know that less than 10% of our viewers are actually subscribed? Click that little red button because that statistic is incredibly low. Like, guys, what is wrong with you? Seriously, this is ridiculous.
but honestly, outside of just character design redesigns, right? All good, all great, really. But you know what I really want from this game?
What do you want from this game?
Actual engaging maps.
Actual engaging maps.
Yeah, uh, I may, I may not sound serious, but I really am. Three houses.
It has
eh,
forgettable maps, I guess. I take it.
would you, if you played it, would you remember a single map from it? Maybe, but would it be memorable for the right reasons? That's what I'm saying.
That is a good point. If it was a very tedious map for the wrong, like,
They're all tedious. It's either just root the enemy or defeat the boss.
I think
Yeah.
that's the thing. That's also something I fear after playing the demo. Three hopes. Like,
Oh yeah, most
there
definitely.
are some locations are memorable, but like you only remember them because of very certain plot points. Otherwise, you don't remember the actual
Exactly.
layout of it.
I don't mind that you just don't remember the layout because a good chapter can also have a good story, a
Hmm.
good beats, all right,
Yep.
or even a great moment like, oh, we're recruiting this guy, or ooh, this guy just saved us, right? I love those kind of moments in games, right?
Hmm.
There's a whole bunch of it in Fire Emblem, but in Three Houses, I didn't really feel that comparatively.
Yeah.
He, and I want to see more how I want to see them experiment with more stuff. It's a
Like
it's a Warriors game too,
in terms of mechanics or in terms of story.
in terms of not only like just gameplay really, just map design,
Mhm.
how they kind of integrate well, obviously you got your tactic stuff, but
Yeah.
how they kind of integrate story into those chapters really.
Hmm.
Just oh, sudden events, sudden events, sudden events, kind of that stuff. Just to keep you on your feet.
Oh. Sudden events, right? Yes, that was actually something that they did in other Muso games recently, and I have a really good feeling they're going to do that here. Maybe if not in the base game, but they could also
If
do
it's
it
not in the
in
base
DLC.
game, I'm actually gonna be a little sad, really.
I mean, they did DLC for sudden events in Age of Calamity, so I mean,
Yeah,
we'll have to see what happens here. That's just
yeah, most definitely.
I won't doubt that they will leave out sudden events, obviously, like because they're also important in terms of replay value. But then
Oh
again,
yeah.
this game does have quote unquote three paths. I don't know if there's a fourth one.
Oh,
I know there's a
yeah.
golden route, but
Well, there's a golden route. Yeah, that's the
I don't know if
fourth
there's
one. I mean,
intent.
that we have to act. That means we actually have to play through it and get our honest opinion. Might come up in a video, just like our future Three Houses review featuring Febsy, me, and Dakota.
Right. You have to.
Oh well, what a nice plug. That's
You want to remove that plug?
maybe
We
maybe
gotta do.
no,
We gotta. We gotta do. We
maybe.
gotta do. We gotta do a proper outro, man.
Oh wow, 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 wow.
Wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait. Pause. Pause. What don't you want from the game? What don't you
Uh,
want to see?
woman. I mean, oh, okay, okay. Actually, you can just cut that out.
What don't you want to see from the game?
Ooh, that's a hard one because I don't have super high expectations because it's a Warriors game. But you know what my biggest how should I say this? Not want for Three Hopes?
Biggest fear?
Biggest fear is just if they overcomplicate the plot for no real reason. I'm fine with like, oh hey, we got the crest and stuff like that. The political stuff to really build the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to. I mean that's literally part of the conflict in so many games. Oh hey, political party does this. Oh invasion, damn war.
Or
I'm more interest, but I don't want Shez to be an ubermensch or godlike being to get at the end of the game
you want
because that's pretty much what Byleth is
you
in
want Shez to
Three
be
Houses.
a genuine character who actually struggles.
Well, yeah, of course. I want them to be the next Ike. Well, literally,
Oh,
okay, we have Ike, mercenary, all right, mercenary group, loses, oh, whoops, oops, spoilers, loses loved ones, all right,
ouch!
because
That
of
is
course. Oh yeah, and Shez, well, they lose their entire battalion. Maybe you love it, maybe you don't. Well, the first chapter, who cares about them? They're not going to come back, I hope.
oh, he
Oh,
did get a. Uh-oh.
oh boy, if that bites me, ooh,
That's
ooh,
probably going to come back to bite you, especially in a game where Shez develops a good friendship with literally a whole house
or or two,
or two.
or three.
Or see,
Oh
that's the
yeah,
thing. It could come back to bite you. I have a feeling.
bite me hard, most definitely. Ooh. But what you know, I want to know what you don't want from the game too. Honestly, we even talk about even talking to the Resident Evil fan. But what do you don't want non-Resident Evil fan?
What do I don't want? Well, in terms of a non-Fire Emblem fan side of things, I don't want to be given random stuff that I'm expected to know like right away.
Oops.
Like the game has really done well to teach me as someone who hasn't played Three Houses, the lore of Three Houses and the world and the characters.
Or at
Like
least bathed into it.
like this feels kind of like an actual proper entry point into the Three Houses era of Fire Emblem. But I don't want something that like I have completely zero clue about whatsoever.
It just shoves stuff down your throat, and you're like,
Exactly. Thankfully, the game hasn't done that yet, so we're on the
ugh,
safe side.
safe
As
for
a
now.
as a Warriors Muso player,
Uh oh.
what I don't want from this game is to have features that completely overinflate the game to the point where it's just actual mindless hack and slash.
Who's gonna tell him? I mean,
Who's gonna
who's gonna
tell me?
tell him?
See, I've been grinding the heck out of Age of Calamity, and I gotta say that is a very surface level of Muso. Like they stripped almost every feature from that. Like it's just very
It has
basic, very
features?
see. It
Yeah.
doesn't even have the tactical. It doesn't even have many tactical elements, and the game got so mind-numbingly boring that I couldn't place it down until I forced myself to play some other game. Like I don't want something like I don't want brain dead. What I'm trying to say is that I don't want to brain dead grind the game to get 100%. I want to have some variety.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a completionist. Ooh,
Right? Yeah, it took me like 350-ish hours to get Age of Calamity completely done.
ouch.
And
Ugh.
I just hope that there's a little bit more variety if I'm doing the same thing for Three Hopes. And I'm a little optimistic about that because every character has their own set of weapons to choose from, whereas
Not just own set, but also different moveset. All right.
different movesets per they actually have a lot more to choose from.
Oh wow, we don't have to play Clone Emblem.
Clone Emblem. That is
Yeah.
yes, that's the thing. Like even though some of the movesets are relatively the same between characters, they're not actual clones. They have different variations with it with
Oh my god,
whether
oh wow, they're actual
types,
characters.
abilities, they're actual characters. So,
Whoa,
hopefully there's
whoa.
enough variety that it makes completionism an actual, goal and not some brain dead, not some
Oh,
brain dead quest.
almost it. I mean, then again, because the game is supposed to be like very linear, so
Well, that's
for
actually a good thing to be in
yeah,
my eyes.
that's the thing with Fire Emblem. It's most entirely just linear.
Mhm.
Or you and I can see there's a lot of replayability really because you know three houses maybe a fourth fruit instance maybe I don't know
Intent.
maybe don't look at me like that
There
but
probably is going to be one if you beat the story at least once.
or well I mean or you just choose specific paths right it doesn't matter for the most part it's just you can definitely see a lot of replay value because oh wow look at all these routes I wonder how quickly I could get through this game without blowing my brains out. Oh wow.
Well, at least you get to interact, play as other characters rather than control them on a board.
Whoa, you're telling me I can actually play as other characters?
Almost
Whoa.
everything except for controlling the story, but other than that, like actually be them,
Yeah, actually playable.
actually play them, not
Oh
command
yeah.
them, play them.
Oh wow. I'm pretty tapped out of stuff right now, actually. I think this is honestly we've already touched upon the gameplay, we've touched upon story and characters, and you know, what we kind of want and not really wish for
Exactly.
three hopes.
Hmm.
Oh wow. That's three topics. Three topics, three houses, three hopes. Well, we did really type out have three hopes for this game. We just really just made two.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, we don't have a third hope,
we don't have a
really.
third hope here. We don't have a third
Yeah, we don't have
host
a
here,
the rule of
unfortunately.
three would have been much better.
Well, I mean, I
Ah,
Dakota said that Muso games are completely like, he just can't play them.
yeah, well, yeah, considering what he plays and kind of how he plays, really, it's
I kind
just
of don't blame him, but
he you know, branching out is great. I love playing other types of games. I love
mhm.
difficult games. I love easy games. I love games that just keep me engaged. I don't want to play a walking simulator or farming simulator. No. I enjoy Stardew Valley. I'm gonna be honest. I do enjoy Stardew Valley.
Okay,
But
okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, at
yeah,
least you don't have to walk around a monastery.
thank you for joining us in discussing our first impressions on the Three Hopes demo. Now, before we end the episode, I would like to announce that this coming Sunday, we will be collaborating again with FebC. FebC, alright. The FebC! To review Fire Emblem Three Houses. You may remember her from our earlier podcast episodes on Pokemon. Be sure to check out her Twitch and her Twitter. We hope to look forward to this special episode of Play It by Tier. And we would love it if you could follow us on Twitter and listen to future episodes on Spotify and iTunes. Join our community Discord server to continue today's discussion. And we'll see you next time on the Switch Clicks Podcast.